Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we're reading something about Trudy, something about Judge Judy. Keeping in mind the name Judith could be significant for some. A judge could be significant for some. Keeping in mind we're reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're so thankful to be here. Excuse me, my lovies. Your sister friend just had breakfast. We're so thankful, honored, and grateful to be here with all of you. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, my lovies. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you to our day ones. Thank you to our new subscribers and everyone in between, my lovies. What a journey. It's only the beginning. It feels like it's only the beginning. Yeah, it's been going on for a while. But we like your style, my lovies. That song was present. Drake, doesn't he say 0111? I love your style. Dun, dun, dun. A summer song for some of you. There's a summer song in the field for some of you. But welcome, my lovies. Welcome to your collective energetic read. Not for today. It's for the next 7 days. Keeping in mind that it's whenever spirit bringing you here is for a reason. And whenever spirit brings you to leave here, that's also for a reason. You get what you need and you leave what you don't. But let's get started, my lovies, by honoring and thanking the real MVPs. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. So you're feeling really silent today, my lovies? There's a silence in the field. A lot of reflection for some of you. Not even like reflecting. For some of you, you could just be feeling like... Oh. I didn't get out today, Mommy. They didn't strike him out. We're so happy. The number 17. It feels like that. Like for some of you, you could be very... Whatever you're doing, whatever you're watching, it's almost like you're doing it from a deep level of analysis. Oh, thank you, my lovies. Thank you. For the person that can read between the lines, it is your time. It's your time. It is time. For the person that can read between the lines, it was present in the preliminary. It is time. The number 46 is important in this. It is time. For the person that could read between the lines, it is time. And the number 46 needs to take over. The letter Z could be significant. Something about Zion. Someone has, I'm seeing a Saturn truck. It looks like an Equinox, but it's not. It's a Saturn truck. It is time. That's how it came in. I almost thought I was going to forget because I had so many downloads last night, my lovies. But that one was very important for it's time. It is time. You'll know what to do with that for whoever that applies to. Something about a golden retriever and something about an infinity. An infinity, again, like a truck, like an SUV. Not a truck, an SUV, I guess we would call it. I love your style. Dun, dun. Oh, for some of you, they are going to leave their significant other for you. Someone wants to leave their significant other for you because it's the real deal and they adore you. A Kia could be significant. IKEA for some of you. If you, for some of you that are, you know, it is what it is, my lovies. For some of you, your soulmate and future significant other is with someone else at this particular time, but they are going to leave their significant other for you. Truth Nunez, personally, for Truth Nunez, to say you're waiting on a specific person, I don't think that's a good idea. I do not recommend that. But if you flow together naturally, it's part of the natural cycle. A Ford pickup truck could be significant. It's part of the natural cycle. It really is. It's part of the natural cycle. They are going to leave their significant other for you, for some of you, because they adore you. It's a little deeper than just someone they met and they know this. They know their soul is telling them this. So for some of you, they also know their significant other is soulless. So they're feeling, for some of you, you know, for some of you, you are open to this. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. We get all types of energies in here. For some of you, you are open to this because you know this is what you're actually hoping for. You're actually hoping for this. It's like you want me to start right now. It's like I want to start right away, and I actually want to grab like the Soulmate Tarot, which I wanted to work with yesterday. So maybe we'll start with the Soulmate Tarot for some of you that you really want this person. For some of you, you do some dim sum. You do dumplings too. You do want someone back. You do. And if it's not someone back, for some of you, you may have respected, as I think you should, and I think it's really says a lot about your soul and where you are, and your sense of control and your discipline and your morality. Something about Morales, something about Tiffany. It says a lot about your ability to have self-respect and good judgment, to not get yourself involved with someone who they're already taken. So it's like for you kind of stepped back from that, and you're like, for some of you, it feels like someone you stepped back from. You're like, this person's already in a committed and serious relationship. What am I going to do here? I'm not going to be their side piece. So I don't think this is a good idea. So for some of you, it's kind of like that energy. Again, it's not to say that it's right or wrong to be a side piece. It's just to say that I think that it develops a different type of discipline and mental space when you're not a side piece to somebody, and you don't allow yourself to be in that energy. It's just a different thing. And for some of you, it was more, it's deeper than that temptation. You could have been tempted, because I am getting like Lucifer energy. Lucifer, the light bearer, was very present for some of you. There was also an energy of like embedding the upper realm into the dark world. In the preliminary, Spirit was giving us a lot of downloads of taking the upper world and coming through as a lightning bolt or a ray of sun or a ray of light into this world, and then unleashing the upper world. It's something like the upper echelon, unleashing the upper world. For some of you could be getting a lot of downloads, and you're like feeling like you're like a lightning bolt striking in a dark place, in a dark space, in a dark world. For some of you, being cautious, like with lightning bolts hitting like abandoned structures, or like I'm seeing like an empty barn or something like that. It's like and kind of like starting a fire. This starting a fire energy has been very present. A few months ago in the summertime, Spirit did say about being cautious, especially around like the Memorial Day. Yeah, Memorial Day. What just passed? Yeah, so Memorial Day. Being cautious about this type of energy within like the Memorial Day energy, closer to Memorial Day than to Labor Day. That's how it came in the in a read a few months ago. This season for some of you, just making sure that you're, you know, paying attention to anything that can start a fire. But for some of you, there may be something beyond your control, like lightning. Boom. Interesting energy. For some of you, you're in really deep, someone's in really deep reflection. Especially because if you're making a big decision of leaving something, it's like someone wants to, even though they know it's right in their soul, the crow is crowing like a bunch of times. They're getting all the signs, even though it's right in their soul. You know, it's kind of like a leap of faith, and it's not always that easy. It reminds me of when I left the Northeast. You know, I had never been out to California. I didn't really have anybody out here. I did have a friend out in Oceanside that I grew up with, but like her and I, you know, it wasn't like, you know, energetically, we knew that wasn't going to last that long, but we held on strong. So when I took that leap of faith, it was really a leap of faith. I was practically, you know, giving up my whole life, which I did. Eventually I did, giving up that whole life, to become something else or someone else and be more in my truth. You know, that's kind of, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. A lot of people, to have stability, they're willing to die. To feel like something is stable in their life, they're willing to die. They're willing to lose elasticity. They're willing to lose. Someone has a lot of wrinkles in their forehead. They're willing to lose emotional flexibility. Something about flamboyant. Someone's flamboyant. Boom, let's get started, my lovies. Look at what your sister found. Look at what your sister found, my lovies. Look at what your sister friend has found. I've been talking about growth and like slogans with growth. It actually, the other day when it came in, I saw it like on a t-shirt. For some of you, you can make a t-shirt like this, like, or make t-shirts like growth. It's cute. I like it. It says something about growth in the bottom too. It says, grow through what you go through, my lovies. I love it. Anyways, go through what you go through. Grow through what you go through, my lovies. Grow through it emotionally, spiritually. Become stronger, become clearer, become wiser, more patient. Grow through what you go through. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy. I'm getting a funky download. Trying to... So I, in the past... when I hadn't, again, since I was a youngster, I had a relationship with La Baraja Española. But I never really worked too much with the tarot, or oracle cards or any of that. Some of it had to do with the fear of the programming from the church. Others, it wasn't the time. But I would refer people to work with, readers that I knew that I had worked with for years. So for example, there's a reader in Providence, Rhode Island. I referred a lot of people to her because outside of my family, she was the first person that actually like got to work with my energy, read my energy, even teach me how to develop my intuition, develop my gifts. And so I started with her. My first reading, I couldn't wait till I was 18. At my 18th, actually, I think I tried to go on my 18th birthday, but she was closed. So I went like a week or two after my birthday. But on my 18th birthday, I want to go get a reading from her. Like I had to wait. I'm like, I'm going to wait until 18. And I went and I got my reading done from her. Outside of my family, she was the first practitioner that I went to get a unique reading. And my family was stalking my energy so much that they told me, they're like, you went to see a reader? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you went to see her 3 times. And I'm like, yeah, I have. But when I referred people to her, it's because I knew that she was the truth. She wasn't going to be bribed. She wasn't going to, she was going to give the advice that was just. I loved how she delivered her messages. She was just, she was honest, she was in line with spirit. And so I referred a lot of people to her. Someone could be referring someone. It's like, the way it's coming in, it's like, imagine me, this would never happen, but someone in that position, like me, to be able to help others connect with someone like this, and so they could get whatever it is that they need from spirit. And this person bribing the reader to tell people something else. That's coming in, something funky like that, like bribing a reader. If a reader could get bribed, I don't know. They're going to have a tough time sleeping at night. That's for sure. Something about bribing a reader or bribing a practitioner, but to do work for someone else. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. I would be cautious. I would really be cautious. Someone's nauseous. Someone's going to miscarry. That also came in the preliminary for somebody. Someone's going to miscarry. They're doing too much. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy. It is what it is, my lovies. I've been there. I miscarried 3 times. I get it. Totally get it. It was a blessing. I was with people trying to force a connection. Both of the men, I would have been a single mother. I really would have. Spirit's like, this is not in your cards. Let it go. You're going to let it go. You're going to let it go. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages? We are in chill mode today, my lovies. We're the most just messages. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. You want to get to the messages, my loves? To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merced, to Mama Merced, to Mama Merced, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, ASMR, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegoa, to Elegoa, to Elegoa. I'm gonna do some ASMR, my lovies. To Oshun, especially now with our microphone. To Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. To Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to all of the trusted loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, to all of the trusted loving guiding ancestors of all of those co-creating and watching this work, to all of the trusted loving guiding powers that co-create and love us. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? ASMR is in the field. You do ASMR for some of you? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's poppin'? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Let us do it, my lovies. We are doing it. We're doing it and doing it and doing it well. We're under your spell, my lovies. Next 7 days. Let us do it. We kind of wanted to give you the dates because they're going to be important. The 16th to the 22nd. Sunday the 16th to Saturn's Day the 22nd. So you got master number energy there. You also have the number 7 through the power of 16. Numerology, you add that together. 7 energy is all about expansion and luck. Luck is on your side. Blessings from heaven. 22 energy, when it comes to being in a state of duality, when it comes to the couple, when it comes to things that are emotionally important to you. For some of you, could be going through some type of an emotional initiation. You could be feeling like you're taking something, or you want to be more serious about your emotions. You want want to be more frank and accepting of the emotions that you feel or your emotional space. So 22 energy is a master number. You can look up the master number 22. But we also have the number, again, 7 there. So 7 energy is luck. And if you put that together, technically you get 29, even though master numbers you usually don't add, but that's also the power of 11 there. So, and technically that's 33 energy. So you're going through some type of triangulation period for some of you. You're going through lessons in the Trinity and triangulations. Triangular figures could be significant for some. You could be seeing a lot of triangles. I am seeing the feminine. So for some of you, Fulsome, the divine feminine, something about Durham, the divine feminine energy. I'm getting the inversion of the triangle. For some of you, you could be exploring your divine feminine, the dark side and the light side of your divine feminine energy, your emotional spaces. You could be going through some type of transformation or alchemizing process when it comes to difficult emotions or emotions that could challenge you to think in unorthodox ways. Because again, we live in a very patriarchal society. So for some of you, spirit may be kind of challenging you to think a little bit outside of the box when it comes to a situation, when it comes to box energy, Saturn energy, very dominating, constricting energy. For some of you, cellular mathematics, something about cellular dynamics as well. Something about Microsoft Dynamics has been very present for some of you. Something about Burbank. Anyways, you got to fill your tank for some of you. The number 53, the number 60, the number 63, the number 65. The number 56. Boom. And the New York Knicks. We don't want to start with that right away. Technically, this is a portal opening up for you when it comes to an emotional space, when it comes to states of duality, when it comes to beginnings for you, and then also when it comes to your Trinity, whatever your Trinity means to you in your life. Oni va. We're going to do the getting to know truth, getting to know you. Okay, so somebody, I was reading the pet peeves that you can accept. Someone can accept, I can accept the toilet up. 2211, oh shit. 2211. 2211 was just on the clock. Oh shit, my lovies. This is the real deal, Holyfield. But it's so relaxed. Like, you know what you got to do, and it's safe. It's safe to do what you have to do. It's safe, my lovies. You're safe. Someone mentioned they could tolerate the toilet seat being left up. Your sister friend squats when she poops, my lovies. I squat when I pee too. So like, I put up the toilet seat and then I'll just squat on the toilet. It's better for you, my lovies. You could look up the benefits of pooping that way. A cistern has been very present, but it's like an outhouse, you know, like when you used to actually poop in nature and fertilize the soil. So for me, it's comfortable to squat and poop. Maybe there's something there for some of you. Maybe for some of you, you already do this, because I'm also getting like someone that actually has like, they sell, it's like squatting adjustments for your toilet, so you could actually like have like more support. I've gotten used to it, so I just, you know, I can just get up on the toilet and squat, and that works well for me. Plus I never really like to sit on toilets, especially if it's like public settings. I've seen people sit on public toilets. I'm like, my God, how does that person just plop right on there? It's an energetic thing for me. So I would rather squat anyway, so I don't have to like my butt and my, you know, I don't have to touch other people's juices. But it's curious because, again, I mean, I've been a massage therapist. I've changed diapers. I've done so many things with people's fluids, but for some reason that's kind of like, okay, this is a little too much. 2411. 66 energy if you multiply. But so for some of you, you could be exploring pooping. you could be exploring how to make your bowels move better. For some of you, you may be laxatives or natural laxatives or natural ways to promote digestion. Has Hassan. Boom. I'm seeing a dark-skinned man. What else do we have? There was something else there, but it escaped. Oh, she also said, so leaving the toilet seat up is fine. And someone who snores. Your sister friend snores, my lovies, when I'm really tired. Like, you'll know I'm getting like really good sleep and things have been like, your sister friend has been working. Like your mind, your body has been going when I snore. When I snore, it's like, oh, she is like in it there. I have these little gentle snores though. There was a time I never snored. There was a time I never snored. Again, I would have to be like super exhausted to snore, but it was like rarely ever. Once in a blue moon. Now, because another thing is I'm really sensitive, so if I snore too loudly, I'll wake myself up. I'm really sensitive to sounds. So like if I snore, that's happened to me. Has that happened to you, my lovies? If you snore too loudly,